All right. Let's play some Madden Football. First of all, this opening from EASN, the Electronic Arts Sports Network. Very epic. So yes, we are playing some John Madden Football as we honor the passing of Coach John Madden, who died earlier this morning at the age of 85. Hey, I made a Super NES game. Yes, you did. In addition to making a Genesis game and a PC game. This was the very first John Madden Football game that I played. This is what the box looks like. I'll kind of hold it up to the camera so you can see it. It's not the exact copy that I had, but it is the same game. A little bit of background: in late 1991, I was working for AT&T as a long-distance telephone operator. So I worked in a call center, and I would answer calls for people trying to call collect or people calling from payphones. So that was my job. It was a cool job. It was the first full-time job that I had in my life, and it was the first time that I had ever worked in a call center. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it was a temporary job. I wound up being back and forth working between AT&T and working as a server at a restaurant for the next year and a half before the call center closed down. So I had my Super Nintendo, obviously. I had just gotten it, and the games that I got included John Madden Football here. I was pretty into football at this point, although I had started watching football in high school a few years earlier. I was definitely into playing this game, and you're seeing the demonstration mode now. And yeah, by current standards, this is pretty rough looking. The animation is kind of choppy. You definitely see it here with the football. But it still played football, and that's what we wanted to have. So, yeah, I was living with roommates. I was playing this. I was playing Final Fantasy II. I was playing ActRaiser. I was not the big sports video game fan that would become in years to follow, especially with NBA Jam really leaving its mark on me. But I was playing more and more sports video games, to be sure. Starting with my Commodore 64, playing games like Hardball, which is a baseball game, 4th and Inches, which was the first home football game that I played and really enjoyed, and a few others. And you can see here just how just how rough this game is. I played it for Ultimate Nintendo, the Guide to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the book that Pat Contry published, that I played and wrote reviews for a bunch of sports games for. This is one of the games that I played, and it was not fun to go back to. Let's put it that way. Later games in the series that took better advantage of the Super Nintendo hardware certainly did a better job. So it's been a while since I have played this game. We'll do regular season, why not? One player. Who do I want to be? I'll be San Francisco, I guess. We'll do San Francisco and the Giants, which would be New York here, I guess. Is there a New Jersey? So I think it's New York we're going to stick with. We're just going to go 5 minutes. Go turf. You do fair weather, rain and mud, snow and ice. Well, we'll do snow. Why not? Because it's winter, right? So the first thing you see here is you see the breakdown where John kind of gives you the matchups at each possession and tell you who has the advantage. He also gives you a brief summary of each team. And then he goes on some, it's hard to generalize about the best players in the world. Anyone who claims he can is bluffing. In this game, everything is relative. And then he just goes back to breaking down the teams. So we'll go ahead and get started. Again, it has been a while, so I fully expect to lose because it's been so long since I played. I don't think I've touched this since I played the game and reviewed it for Pat's book. Looks like I get the ball to start. Get the ball at like the 5-yard line, and there we go. So it's 1st and 10 at the 20. So you get different formations or different player types. We'll go with hands here. And we'll do pro form. And we'll try and run the ball off tackle to the right. So there's a lot of stuff you can't do in this game. Can't see routes or anything like that. You have to know where the play is. So, well, he still tripped me up in the backfield, so that didn't really work out. So it's 2nd and 19. Looks like I should just throw the ball, right? So we'll go into the shotgun. What do we want to do? Quick outs aren't going to help, so we'll do a post-up pattern. And you can see that the Giants are dropped into prevent here. So I'm throwing it on the run. Nope. And the animation is the big problem with this game. The animation is just very choppy. And that's just a sign of the time. It is what it is. Do deep outs here. It's 3rd and 19. Obviously, the Giants are going to be in their dime here. You can see that umbrella look, that 6 defensive backs and that linebacker is going to drop into coverage. Again, just putting it up. Nope, no such luck. So we're going to have to punt. Again, that early run play that kind of took me down in the negative territory, I was never able to recover. So I'm going to punt it from my end zone. That's not a bad punt. Down at what, the 29? The 30? I'll take it. So 1st and 10 from the 30. And the 49ers play a 4-3. And we'll control the line of scrimmage. We'll do a middle linebacker blitz here. I usually play as the middle or the Mike linebacker here. And you can see just when there are a bunch of players on the screen, the frame rate just dies. It dips to like 10 to 15 frames a second, which is really tough. So it's 2nd and 7. We'll cover this time. Do a medium zone here. I'll still stay in the middle somewhere. I do like how players substitute. Oh, good play. So it's 3rd and 11, so that means I can drop into my dime. We'll cover. We'll do a deep zone here. And that is what I like. If there's substitution, if it's a late substitution, it makes it difficult for the players to get into position, especially if the opposing quarterback snaps the ball. Nope. So we have 2 3 and outs to start. We'll go ahead and we'll return the punt. So it'll be punting from inside the 20, it looks like. Inside the 15. Gets it off at the 15. Gets it past the 30, 35 to the 40, 43-yard line. That's where we'll start the drive, 1st and 10. No I formation here. There is a goal line formation. We'll try that, see what that does. There's a halfback pull. There's no option to flip here, so if you're on the right hash, you get less room to run on the right. It's probably going to come back to bite me. There are audibles. Whoops. And I don't know what that's going to do. It's a screen pass. Gets it out to the 30. Wow, that was totally lucky. Out to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Alrighty then. We'll legit try the pull play here. That looks more like an I formation, doesn't it? Got the fullback. And that should be a 1st down. Up to the 20. Looking good so far. We can start to kind of play with the clock a little bit. Let the play clock run down. They're still playing deep. We got 7 defensive backs out there. Fine. If you guys think I'm going to pass, then. I was running for the touchdown. Touchdown me. Spikes the ball. And it's 6-0. We don't know who scored the touchdown, because there weren't actual players in this game yet. There may be player numbers. That's about as good as we're getting. It's good. So it's 7-0. This is a promising start, although I can't promise that it's going to end as well. We'll see. Not a very deep kick. Fielded. Oh, it gets past him. And that'll be a touchback. Take it to the 20. This is before touchbacks went to the 25, so we're playing from the 20 here. Stay in our base 4-3. We'll go back to the middle linebacker blitz here, see if they pick it up this time. Play clock at 7. And let's see. So they lost 2 on the play. Could be the final play of the first quarter, but it depends. Gonna do a wide zone here. I think we'll get one more play off. Running back split to the right. It's a passing play. He's open. And there he goes. Ugh. Good play to end the first quarter. All the way down to the 29-yard line. That's not what I wanted. That is not optimal. Let's do a short zone here. And if I'm being completely honest, this is what I would do when my roommates weren't home, is I would basically act as my own play-by-play person in the bedroom. I would emulate what I saw on TV. There's another first down. That's not very good.
First down.
Ball on the 17-yard line. Let's control. Let's cheat left. So I would call the plays. I always wondered whether I should get like a tape recorder out and try and tape what it would sound like. I might have even done that once, but I don't think it sounded very good. Now, certainly, you know, I was 30 years ago, so I got rid of that recording a long time ago. Out of bounds. So loses 4 on the play. That's what I like to see. I think they're going to go right, if anything. They could try and pass it here, because they can get a first down inside the 10. And... well, they got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a little better. So, 3rd and 10. So they get back to the original line of scrimmage. Now, you got to be careful here because you're close to the end zone. We are going to do cover. Oops, I didn't call a play fast enough. Now, we'll see how this goes. Y is wide open. Is there pass interference? Nope. So 4th and 10. I am able to stop them. That is great. So even if it's 7-3, I will gladly take that. Good luck locking a field goal at or an extra point attempt. They rarely happen in this game, unlike more recent versions of Madden where it was a lot easier to bust in from the left or the right-hand side and get a hand on a kick. In these early games, it was far tougher. So take the ball in the end zone, get out to the 10, the 15, about to the 18-yard line, 17, 18-yard line where he's brought down. And that's where we'll start, 1st and 10. Put the hands team out there. We're going to try and toss it left, sticking with the run. No real reason to go with the pass, although it looks like they're more set up to deal with the run here. They're definitely in a read type defense. See if we can make the corner. Makes it out to the corner. And runs out of bounds, so it gets about 5 yards. That's not bad. Clock stopped with 3:06. I think at this point, if we're talking about San Francisco, I think the fullback here is Tom Rathman. I think. Oh, just get stood up. There's a measurement. And I'm short. Well short. So 3rd and a yard. There's my big formation. Gonna lead to the left here. Did I get there? There we go. I should just let this run down to the 2-minute warning here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Going to let the clock run down to 2 minutes. As we'll try and take it to the half at least 7-3. So there's your 2-minute warning. Don't know why the clock got to 1:59, but that's fine. Let's see what happens here. They are still playing the run. Able to get outside. Turns it upfield to the 40, 35, 30, 25. He fumbles the football. The defense recovers the ball. So I coughed it up. That's not good. Of course, in the snow, it's not necessarily a surprise. So 1st and 10. Going to try and blitz the linebacker from the left-hand side. I'm still going to play the Mike in the middle. The running back is lined up to the left. Throws it back right, and it's incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. The hands team is out there. I think I'm going to run the same play. Giants are doing some substitution. Now we're good. 2nd and long. Got 2 backs in the backfield. Screen pass fails, and it's 3rd and 10. So now I can just cover and just going to play a deep zone here. 10 yards to go. Just play it safe. Nope. So it'll be 4th and 10. I am going to get the ball back in very good field position, I think. I'm not going to try and block the punt. We're going to go ahead and receive it here. We do have our timeouts left. Have 3 of them. Should be set up with good field position depending on where this punt gets fielded. Play clock at 8. punting from just outside of the end zone. Look at this. He's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. Punt return touchdown. And it is 13-0 pending the extra point here. Of course, the Giants will get the ball, and I don't think they've used any timeouts, so kick is up and good. That's 14-3. That's right. They got the field goal late. So 62 seconds left to go. All 3 timeouts. I have to kick this ball deep, or at least as deep as we possibly can. That's not a deep kick. Maybe it'll bounce. It does. Gets to the end zone. And it is down there for a touchback. So 51 seconds left. Gonna play nickel here. And incomplete. There was a receiver there, but the ball was batted down. So there's not a lot to look at here in terms of visuals. It's gray, so that gives you the impression of snow. There's not a lot of Mode 7 in use here. We would see that in later games. We would see the Mode 7, especially, I believe, with Madden NFL 04. And I got to set up my defense here. 1 second. There we go. Go deep zone. You would see that more with Madden NFL 04, where you would get the, whenever you would kick off, you'd get a spinning effect where the perspective would change from one end of the field to the other. But in these early games, you really didn't get that very much. Uh-oh. He caught it. Oh, boy, I was close. So New York calls their timeout. That's what I'm always afraid of. So they're probably going to get a touchdown out of it, and I'll only be up 4. We'll see if my defense can stand up. Even sound-wise, it's not very impressive. You don't get any Maddenisms here. You do get some brief play calls like first down, for example, but it's nothing impressive. Oh, he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Nice little touchdown celebration there. A little moonwalk and a ball spike. And the Giants are going to look to close to within 4. And they'll get the ball to start the second half. Nobody's rushing. There you go. It's good. So 14-10, 17 seconds to go. I don't know if I really feel like putting the ball up here. Makes more sense to either kneel or just run some plays, like do some running plays just to kill the clock. That goes out of bounds. So just give it to the hands team. Start at the 20. 9 seconds is not enough time to do anything. Set up for the pass, so maybe I'll have some room to run. Oh, good run, but not enough. I think short passing is something you do just once in a while. I want to be able to pop something quick to my deep threat. The player reads to determine whether the offensive play is a run or pass. You always want a speed guy and a hands guy at wide receivers. If you don't have a burner out there, you're not going to stretch the D. The fundamental pass patterns are 15-yard outs, ins, and hooks. The purpose of the blitzing defense is to get to the passer. Pressure him into a mistake. Keep the passing game off balance. If we take a look at the stats through the first half, time of possession is in the Giants' favor by about 14 seconds. I lead in first downs 4-3 and rushing yards 76-28, but the Giants have far more passing yards. Completion percentage 33-22, so neither team is passing well. So here you go to start the second half. I believe the Giants get the ball to start. So they ran off the field to run back onto the field. Here comes my kicking unit, and we'll go ahead and get underway. That's a better kick, right down the middle. And out of the end zone for a touchback. So, not great. As I was up 14-3, gave up that late touchdown on a big bomb. We'll see how this plays out. Running back set to the right. Give us to the back, who counters to the left. Makes it outside to the 30. And up to, what, the 35, 36, 38-yard line. So that's a good start for the Giants. Not a good start for me, I'll tell you that right now. Going to try and send the linebacker in for the left, see how that goes. So, only 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Giants have their hands team in there. Two running backs split behind the quarterback, who is under center. It's a pass. Nope, he handed it off. And is that going to be enough for a first down? No, 3rd and 1. Note how the subs come in late. Still think he got the first down.
First down.
Yep. Could not stop that first down run. So send the big players off. Send some faster players in. They break the huddle. Gonna go back to my defensive line here. And that's a first down.
First down.
So they're just moving up and down the field now, that's for sure. I have to start blitzing here to try and put an end to this drive. Or at least put some pressure on the quarterback. They're running the ball pretty effectively. Yeah. Nothing. Literally nothing. It's still 2nd and 10. It's a good game. Kind of surprised that it's this close. Usually I'm getting housed by now. That's a sack. So it's 3rd and 15. We'll see if they get the play off before the end of the quarter. They do. The pass is up. And a catch and touchdown. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. That's terrible defense, but this is what usually happened when I used to play. You're lulled into a sense of thinking, oh, I got a shot at this, and then it never happens. Kick is up and good. So 17-14. Just need a field goal to tie it. Got a quarter to do so. That's out of the back of the end zone. So 1st and 10. It's a close game. Oh, not good. Lost 5 yards. Gets the defense napping. Tries to get along the outside. Does. And that's a huge play. It's a game changer. Oh, good play by the defense. I was trying to catch him off guard because they were substituting, but no such luck. And again, I'm just sticking to the run, not even bothering with the pass. I've had no luck with it. Gets to the outside, gets the first down, I think.
First down.
There we go. Now I can take my time a little bit, leak the clock down. And if it looks like I'm calling the same 2 plays, because I am, these are the ones that seem to be working. Nope. So got up the middle there, 2nd and 13. Good play by the defense, not giving any quarter here. It's 3rd and 11. We'll take it to the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes to play. I think we're just going to stick with what's gotten us here, even though it hasn't worked well in the last couple of plays. Gets all on the outside. Is it enough? Yeah. So I'm talking about. We'll continue to milk the clock. Tick, 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 tick. Note the computer is not taking any timeouts here. Letting the clock run. Gets around the tackler. Touchdown? First down. But I ran out of bounds, which is not what I wanted to do. Sticking with the hands, team. There it is. Scores the touchdown with less than a minute to go in the game. There is no going for 2 in this game. It is always just about the extra point. So if I get this, I'll be up 4. It's good. So 21-17 with less than a minute to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is not going to tie. Can I hold on? Can I hold on? Receives it in the end zone for the touchback. So 48 seconds left to go. The Giants have all 3 timeouts. We know it's the Giants, even though it doesn't say it's the Giants. Linebacker cheats up to the line of scrimmage, drops back. Uh-oh. No. So, first down. I can't believe it. I mean, I can, because that's how this game works. I am going to lose late. I am going to be so upset. Note there was a little bit of motion there by the wide receiver. So the pass falls incomplete, so it's 2nd and 10. Man, I'm a little nervous here. Puts it up. Picked off in the end zone. Now, I took it out of the end zone like a dummy. So I actually have to make myself some more room. The Giants will take a timeout when I run the play. So 1 timeout left, but it doesn't matter. I have enough room now. And I'm going to hang on. There it is. I hang on and I win. And all on the ground. I only threw for 24 yards, but I had 165 yards on the ground, 9 first downs. Got a sack. And that is the ball game. And that is how it ends. And that is a game of John Madden Football. Yeah, it's crude by 2021 standards, but back in late 1991, early 1992, when the Super Nintendo was what I had, I was more than happy to play this and to get my football action as I could get it. I don't recall, because I got this from Retro Games Plus some time ago. Let's take a look and see what's in the box here. I don't think there's anything extra. I think any extras might be might not have made the trip. What I do have here is I have the instruction manual right here with John Madden on the cover. They do show, and I know it's going to be tough for you guys to see on the small streaming camera, but they do have a picture of the Park Place development team, which is kind of nice. A summary of the play controls as well. I don't know whether John has a lot to say here. He does talk about formations and audibles and a whole bunch of other football talk if you're interested in reading that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 pages worth just talking about the different formations for offense and defense and the different play types. So that's pretty cool. John Madden Football is the best game going. It's exciting, fast-paced, and unpredictable. The coach has put together a professional playbook so you can pit your football wits against a friend's or against Madden himself. The manual puts all the necessary instructions at your fingertips. If you want to start right away, follow the simple startup procedure listed below, then turn back to the page called Controlling the Game. As you get more and more into the game, you'll probably find it useful to consult the fully detailed instructions in playing the game and the complete set, formation, and play descriptions in John Madden's Football Talk. So you get all that in this manual, in addition to the original cartridge, which is right here. Comes with the little Cartridge Protector, which I always liked, and it does bear the EASN logo as well. So that's what we had back in 1991. If you had a Super Nintendo, you wanted to play football, this is what you were playing. Again, it does not hold up great in 2021. There are other 16-bit football games that hold up better, but this is the one that I will always identify with. As we pay our respects to Coach John Madden, and not just for what he did on the football field and in the broadcast booth, but in video games, it was fun to take this trip back to the past 30 years ago. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk soon.